To get started, I would recommend that you get a completely free Gold IRA guide that is written by the best and most trusted Gold IRA company that I have found after over 20 years as an expert independent gold researcher. This free Gold IRA guide will explain everything you need to know and will also answer any questions you may have about Gold IRAs. This is the best guide I have seen in my lifetime as an expert independent gold researcher with more than 20 years of experience, and this is the best guide available anywhere in my opinion. Also, when you get this free Gold IRA guide, you will get free access to the top Gold IRA experts who will provide you with personalized support and help over the phone, and they will answer any questions you may have. To get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. So again, to get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. This free guide is really worth getting. Simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. Also, this audiobook is not financial, investment, or tax advice. For financial, investment, or tax advice, consult a financial, investment, or tax advisor and take full responsibility for any decision you make. Okay, let's start the audiobook. Silver IRA versus Gold IRA, Precious Metals IRA accounts, Gold IRA, a comprehensive guide to diversifying your retirement portfolio with precious metals. Introduction: Navigating the realm of retirement diversification with precious metals. In an era defined by economic uncertainties, fluctuating stock markets, and the ever-present specter of inflation, savvy investors are increasingly seeking refuge in tangible assets. Among these, precious metals like gold and silver have long held a distinguished position, acting as both a store of value and a potential hedge against economic turbulence. For those looking to fortify their retirement savings, the concept of a Precious Metals IRA, often referred to as a Gold IRA, presents a compelling avenue to diversify beyond traditional stocks and bonds. However, the world of precious metals IRAs isn't limited to just gold. Silver, often considered gold's younger, more volatile sibling, also offers unique advantages within the framework of a retirement account. This comprehensive audiobook delves deep into the world of silver IRAs and gold IRAs, dissecting their nuances, exploring their individual advantages, and ultimately providing you with the knowledge to make an informed decision about which, if either, precious metal is the right fit for your retirement portfolio. We will embark on a detailed journey, beginning with a foundational understanding of precious metals IRAs, then moving into the specifics of gold and silver IRAs, meticulously examining their pros and cons, and finally, providing a comparative analysis to illuminate the path toward a well-diversified and resilient retirement future. Understanding precious metals IRAs, the foundation of tangible retirement savings. Before we delve into the specific merits of silver and gold IRAs, it's crucial to establish a solid understanding of what a precious metals IRA actually entails. Essentially, a precious metals IRA is a self-directed individual retirement account that allows you to hold physical precious metals, primarily gold, silver, platinum, and palladium, within a tax-advantaged retirement structure. Key distinctions and core principles. Self-directed IRA. Unlike traditional IRAs where you typically invest in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or ETFs, a precious metals IRA is self-directed. This means you have greater control and flexibility over your investment choices, including the ability to hold alternative assets like physical precious metals. It's crucial to understand that you, as the account holder, are ultimately responsible for directing the investments within the IRA. Tax advantage structure. Like other IRAs, traditional or Roth, precious metals IRAs offer tax benefits. Traditional precious metals IRAs offer tax-deferred growth, meaning you don't pay taxes on gains until retirement, and contributions may be tax-deductible. Roth precious metals IRAs offer tax-free growth and withdrawals in retirement, provided certain conditions are met, but contributions are made with after-tax dollars. The specific tax advantages will depend on the type of IRA you choose and your individual tax situation. Physical precious metals. The hallmark of a precious metals IRA is the direct ownership of physical precious metals. This is a critical distinction from investing in precious metals ETFs or mining stocks, which are paper assets representing ownership or exposure to precious metals but not direct physical possession. In a precious metals IRA, you actually own tangible gold and/or silver coins or bars. IRS regulations and permissible metals. The IRS has specific regulations regarding the types and forms of precious metals that can be held within an IRA. Generally, these include bullion coins and bars that meet specific purity standards. For gold, this typically means coins and bars that are at least 0.9995 fine, 99.5% pure. For silver, the standard is generally 0.999 fine, 99.9% pure. Common examples of IRS-approved gold coins include American Gold Eagles, American Gold Buffaloes, Canadian Gold Maple Leafs, and certain gold bars. For silver, popular IRS-approved options include American Silver Eagles, Canadian Silver Maple Leafs, and specific silver bars and rounds. It is imperative to verify that the metals you intend to purchase meet IRS guidelines to ensure they are eligible for your IRA. Custodians and depositories. You cannot simply store precious metals in your home safe and claim they are part of your IRA. The IRS mandates that precious metals IRAs must be held by an approved custodian, a financial institution specializing in the administration and safeguarding of these accounts. The custodian handles the paperwork, reporting, and ensures compliance with IRS regulations. Furthermore, the physical precious metals must be stored in an approved secure depository, often a third-party vault specializing in storing precious metals. This ensures the security, segregation, and proper ownership of your IRA assets. Setting up and funding. Establishing a precious metals IRA involves several steps. First, you need to choose a reputable custodian specializing in precious metals IRAs. Next, you'll need to fund the IRA. This can be done through rollovers from existing retirement accounts, like 401ks or traditional IRAs, or through direct contributions, subject to annual IRA contribution limits. Once funded, you work with the custodian and a precious metals dealer to select and purchase IRS-approved gold and/or silver for your IRA. Distributions in retirement. When you reach retirement age and wish to take distributions from your precious metals IRA, you have options. You can take distributions in cash, meaning the custodian will sell your precious metals at the prevailing market price and send you the cash. Alternatively, some custodians allow for in-kind distributions, meaning you can take physical possession of your precious metals, though this may have tax implications and require specific procedures. Why choose a precious metals IRA? Underlying motivations. Investors are drawn to precious metals IRAs for a variety of reasons, often stemming from a desire to diversify retirement portfolio. Precious metals often exhibit low or even negative correlation with traditional assets like stocks and bonds. This means that when stocks and bonds are performing poorly, precious metals may hold their value or even appreciate. Adding precious metals can help reduce overall portfolio volatility and enhance diversification, potentially improving risk-adjusted returns. Hedge against inflation. Gold and silver have historically been considered inflation hedges. During periods of rising inflation, the purchasing power of fiat currencies like the US dollar can erode. Precious metals, being tangible assets with intrinsic value, tend to retain or even increase their value during inflationary periods, acting as a store of value and protecting against the erosion of wealth. Safeguard against economic uncertainty. Precious metals are often viewed as safe haven assets during times of economic turmoil, geopolitical instability, or market crises. When confidence in traditional financial systems wanes, investors often flock to precious metals, driving up their demand and prices. Holding precious metals in an IRA can provide a buffer against unforeseen economic shocks and protect your retirement savings from systemic risks. Store of value. Gold and silver have been recognized as stores of value for millennia. Unlike fiat currencies that can be printed at will by governments, the supply of precious metals is inherently limited. This scarcity contributes to their enduring value and makes them appealing as a long-term store of wealth. Potential for appreciation. While not guaranteed, precious metals also have the potential for price appreciation. Factors such as increased investment demand, industrial demand, especially for silver, geopolitical events, and currency fluctuations can all influence precious metal prices. Investing in a precious metals IRA can offer the opportunity to benefit from potential long-term price appreciation in gold and silver. Gold IRA, the legacy of gold as a retirement cornerstone. Gold has reigned supreme as a symbol of wealth and a store of value for centuries. A gold IRA leverages this historical legacy to provide retirement savers with a tangible asset known for its stability and protective qualities. Advantages of a gold IRA: store of value and wealth preservation. Gold's primary appeal lies in its enduring role as a store of value. Throughout history, gold has maintained its purchasing power through various economic cycles, currency debasements, and geopolitical upheavals. In a gold IRA, you are essentially holding a globally recognized and trusted form of wealth, providing a sense of security and long-term wealth preservation for your retirement nest egg. Gold is often seen as a tangible anchor in a world of increasingly intangible and volatile financial assets. Hedge against inflation. As mentioned earlier, gold has a well-documented track record as an inflation hedge. When inflation erodes the value of fiat currencies, gold prices often rise in response. This is because, as the purchasing power of currencies declines, the relative demand for gold, a finite asset, increases, pushing its price higher. A gold IRA can thus act as a crucial component in protecting your retirement savings from the insidious effects of inflation, ensuring your wealth retains its real value over time. Safe haven asset. During economic uncertainty. During periods of economic instability, market downturns, or geopolitical crises, gold tends to shine as a safe haven asset. Investors often flock to gold as a refuge from volatility and risk, leading to increased demand and upward price pressure. A gold IRA provides a portfolio with a built-in buffer against such uncertainties. When stock markets falter or bond yields decline, gold can potentially maintain or even increase its value, acting as a counter-cyclical asset and mitigating portfolio losses during turbulent times. Portfolio diversification. Gold's low correlation with traditional assets offers robust diversification benefits. Adding gold to a portfolio of stocks and bonds can significantly reduce overall portfolio volatility. When stocks and bonds are underperforming, gold's potentially independent price movements can help to stabilize returns and cushion against market downturns. This diversification can lead to a smoother, more predictable investment journey over the long term, especially during the accumulation phase of retirement savings. Potential for long-term appreciation. While gold is not primarily seen as a high-growth investment, it does possess the potential for long-term price appreciation. Factors like increasing global demand, limited gold supply, mining constraints, central bank purchases, and industrial uses in electronics, jewelry, etc., can all contribute to upward pressure on gold prices over time. Holding gold in a retirement account allows you to benefit from this potential long-term appreciation, contributing to the overall growth of your retirement savings. Liquidity in global market. Gold enjoys high liquidity and trades in global markets 24/7. This makes it relatively easy to buy and sell gold, and its price discovery is transparent and efficient. While accessing physical gold in an IRA requires custodian involvement, the underlying asset itself is highly liquid in global markets. This liquidity provides assurance that you can convert your gold holdings into cash when needed, albeit through the IRA custodian's processes during retirement distributions. Psychological comfort and tangible asset ownership. For many investors, there is a psychological comfort associated with owning physical gold. In an increasingly digital and intangible financial world, holding a tangible asset like gold provides a sense of security and control. Knowing that your retirement savings include a store of physical gold can offer peace of mind, especially during periods of market stress or financial uncertainty. Silver IRA, the industrial precious metal with growth potential. Silver, often referred to as poor man's gold, shares many of the safe haven characteristics of gold, but also possesses unique attributes that make it an intriguing option for a precious metals IRA, particularly for investors with a longer time horizon and a higher risk tolerance. Advantages of a silver IRA. Affordability and accessibility. Perhaps the most immediate advantage of silver compared to gold is its significantly lower price point. Silver is considerably more affordable per ounce than gold, making it more accessible to investors with smaller budgets or those seeking to accumulate larger quantities of precious metals. For the same dollar amount, you can acquire a much larger physical holding of silver compared to gold, offering greater diversification potential within a limited investment budget. Higher growth potential. Historically, while both metals fluctuate, silver has historically demonstrated greater price volatility and in certain bull markets has exhibited the potential for higher percentage gains than gold. This is partly due to silver's smaller market size and its dual nature as both a precious metal and an industrial metal. When precious metals markets rally, silver often outperforms gold on a percentage basis, offering the potential for amplified returns. However, this also comes with increased downside risk during market corrections. Industrial demand and green revolution catalyst. Unlike gold, which is predominantly used for investment in jewelry, silver has significant industrial applications. It's a crucial component in electronics, solar panels, medical equipment, and various other industries. The growing demand for silver in these sectors, particularly in renewable energy technologies, green revolution, positions silver as a critical metal for the future. This industrial demand can act as a fundamental driver for silver prices, potentially leading to increased long-term appreciation as global industrialization and green technologies expand. Inflation hedge, similar to gold, but potentially more responsive. Silver, like gold, also serves as an inflation hedge. Some analysts argue that silver may even be more responsive to inflationary pressures than gold, due to its dual role and the potentially more elastic demand profile related to its industrial uses. During periods of rising inflation or stagflation, silver prices may react more dramatically than gold, potentially offering enhanced protection against the erosion of purchasing power. Portfolio diversification, distinct from gold. While gold and silver are both precious metals, their price drivers and market dynamics can differ. Silver's stronger industrial component and higher volatility mean that its price movements can sometimes diverge from gold. Adding silver to a portfolio that already includes gold can further enhance diversification within the precious metals allocation, potentially smoothing out overall returns and reducing reliance on a single precious metal. Potential downsides of a silver IRA to consider. Higher volatility than gold. Silver is known for its higher price volatility compared to gold. Silver prices can experience more pronounced swings both upwards and downwards in response to market sentiment, industrial demand fluctuations, and speculative trading. This higher volatility makes silver potentially riskier than gold, especially for risk-averse investors or those with shorter time horizons. Industrial demand volatility and economic sensitivity. While industrial demand is a potential advantage, it's also a source of volatility for silver. Industrial demand for silver is sensitive to economic cycles. During economic downturns or recessions, industrial activity may decline, reducing demand for silver and potentially putting downward pressure on prices. This economic sensitivity contrasts with gold, which is less directly tied to industrial cycles and more driven by investment demand and safe haven considerations. Market volatility and speculative trading. Silver markets can be more prone to speculative trading and market manipulation compared to gold, partly due to their smaller size and higher volatility. Sharp price spikes and corrections can occur due to speculative activity. While this can offer opportunities for short-term gains, it also increases the risk of losses, particularly for less experienced investors. Which precious metals IRA is right for you? Navigating your investment decision. The better choice between a silver IRA and a gold IRA is not absolute. It depends entirely on your individual investment goals, risk tolerance, time horizon, and financial situation. Here are some guiding considerations. Risk tolerance. Risk-averse investors. Gold IRA might be more suitable. Gold's lower volatility and established role as a safe haven offer greater stability and predictability, aligning well with a conservative risk profile. Risk-tolerant investors. Silver IRA could be more appealing. Silver's higher volatility and potential for greater percentage gains can appeal to those comfortable with more market fluctuations in pursuit of potentially higher returns. Time horizon. Longer time horizon, decades to retirement. silver IRA might be considered. The potentially higher growth potential of silver over the long term, driven by industrial demand and inflationary trends, could be more beneficial for those with a longer investment time frame to ride out potential volatility. Shorter time horizon, closer to retirement. Gold IRA might be favored. Gold's stability and wealth preservation characteristics could be prioritized as retirement nears, focusing on capital protection and reducing portfolio volatility closer to the time when distributions will be needed. Budget and investment amount. Smaller investment budget. Silver IRA provides greater accessibility. Silver's lower price per ounce allows for building a more substantial physical holding with a smaller initial investment, offering diversification even with limited capital. Larger investment budget. Both gold and silver IRAs are viable options. You can allocate a larger portion to gold for stability and wealth preservation, and potentially a smaller portion to silver for growth potential, creating a diversified precious metals allocation. Investment goals, wealth preservation, and portfolio stability. Gold IRA is often the primary choice. Its core strengths in store of value, inflation hedging, and safe haven appeal directly address wealth preservation and portfolio stabilization goals. Growth potential and higher returns. Silver IRA might be considered a complementary or strategic allocation. If seeking potentially higher returns and capitalizing on industrial demand trends, silver can be incorporated into a precious metals strategy, acknowledging the higher volatility. Diversification. Both gold and silver IRAs contribute to diversification. Combining both, strategically allocated based on risk tolerance and goals, can maximize diversification within the precious metals space and across the broader retirement portfolio. Economic outlook. Inflationary environment. Both gold and silver IRAs are attractive. In an inflationary scenario, both metals are expected to perform well. Silver might be favored for its potentially higher inflation responsiveness, while gold provides a more established and predictable inflation hedge. Economic uncertainty or recession. Both gold and silver IRAs could act as safe havens. Gold is generally considered the primary safe haven during major crises, but silver can also benefit as investors seek tangible assets. So regarding gold and silver IRAs, one is not necessarily better than the other. You need to decide which option fits your situation, needs, and desires the best. You can also consider consulting with a qualified investment or financial advisor if you're unsure which direction to take. Also, I would recommend that you get a completely free Gold IRA guide that is written by the best and most trusted Gold IRA company that I have found after over 20 years as an expert independent gold researcher. This free Gold IRA guide will explain everything you need to know and will also answer any questions you may have about Gold IRAs. This is the best guide I have seen in my lifetime as an expert independent gold researcher with more than 20 years of experience, and this is the best guide available anywhere, in my opinion. Also, when you get this free Gold IRA guide, you will get free access to the top Gold IRA experts who will provide you with personalized support and help over the phone, and they will answer any questions you may have. To get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. So again, to get this top free Gold IRA guide, simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. This free guide is really worth getting. Simply go to the link that is in the episode show notes or go to the link that is in the episode description. Also, this audiobook is not financial, investment, or tax advice. For financial, investment, or tax advice, consult a financial, investment, or tax advisor and take full responsibility for any decision you make. This is the end of this audiobook. I hope you enjoyed this and found it valuable. I would really appreciate it if you could please share this with everyone you know and leave a positive review for me. So again, I would really appreciate it if you could please share this with everyone you know and leave a positive review for me. All the best to you.